did not start off very fucking well. I had to go to urgent care. I was really sick. I couldn't breathe. I had a fever for like 6 days straight. I'm still not completely fine, but I am better. So I decided that the new year actually didn't start December 31st at midnight. It starts right now, like today, because I refuse to have the first 5 days of the new year look like that. We're gonna make matcha. There is a whole menu that Sadie made because we're doing like little cafe moment. Let's do some New Year resetting together, and I'm gonna show you my Notion template, and it is in the description box if you want to look at it or use it. So go do that. Okay, so my laptop is in my lap, but this is basically what my Notion template looks like. So I made this little kind of banner on top, and it has just the one word that's going to describe my new year. So the word that I chose is consistency, because I'm not consistent with anything. I have so many habits and these things that I want to include and do, but I feel like it's really hard to actually stick with them. So that's why I chose my word to be consistency. So regardless of motivation, just showing up and doing things that are in alignment with my values and with my goals that I want to achieve. Okay, and I actually also added this little click for daily quotes if you need confidence, inspiration, or motivation. So this was one of the quotes that I chose. So these are basically buttons, so you can click on one and then it'll give you a quote. I don't want to give them all away because I don't want to spoil them, but this is just the first quote. And then I put a little to-do list up here, just a general daily to-do list that you can use to put anything on. So like any daily tasks that you want to do, if you have to do your laundry, if you have to walk your dog. And then this is my vision board. This is the one that I made, and you can input whatever vision board you want here. And it's just a nice reminder of everything you want to see yourself accomplish throughout the year. So this is what mine looks like. A lot of matcha and wellness and more filming. And again, we have that main word for me, which was consistency. Filming, I want to get a new vlog camera because the one that I use, or the film camera that I have, isn't really mine, I borrow it. So these are my 2025 goals, or at least some of them. I haven't really updated this anymore since when I was first making the template, but I have get back into yoga, start cooking for myself more often because not looking good out here. Yesterday I had 2 quesadillas from Taco Bell for dinner. And the day before I had a banana, just one singular banana. And I have to organize my room. I travel somewhere new. This is probably not gonna be for like the first several quarters of the year. I just want an idea of where to travel. That's just my first part. Retake my MCAT, build closer connections with physicians, get involved in research, be consistent with a new language, and I've actually been doing that. I had gotten pretty ahead on my Japanese last year because that was also one of my goals. Clearly did not accomplish that goal because I had to relearn all of the hiragana, which are a lot of the original characters. So there's hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And kanji is like a Chinese derivative because it has a lot of symbols that represent just one word, like love or water. I had to relearn hiragana, so I've been doing Duolingo every day. Right now my streak is at 6 days. You'll see how I'm gonna use habits to then achieve these goals in this quarterly habits database that I'm gonna show you right now. But lastly, in content creation, I wanted to reach 1.5K subscribers because I'm not even at 1K, but I feel like 1.5K for a whole year is doable. We'll see. Buy myself a camera because like I said, I am borrowing this camera, have a more consistent following, get monetized. This one's kind of embarrassing because I feel like it's not gonna happen, but just get one brand deal or sponsorship. That's not very growth mindset of me, so. And start revision videos for a second channel. I'm actually planning on starting a second channel, which is gonna be more dedicated toward actual content and material. That's gonna be more pre-med or even med school based. So if you're interested in that, I will probably let you know. Now, I also split up the year into these quarterly habits, and these quarters are split up obviously into 3 months each. So this first quarter is January through March, and these are some goals that I have actually already started working on and have made progress in. So the first one is take my MCAT, be consistent with the new language. So these are all of the goals that you just saw in that last education or content creation section of the first database. And here I'm just setting up habits that are going to eventually allow me to reach these goals. So if I want to take my MCAT, I need to do Anki 5 times a week. I want to take 5 full-length MCAT exams. And you can see here that there's a status, and I can put the quarter that I would like to achieve this goal by. So I would like to take my MCAT within the next 3 months, and then these are the habits that I'm going to use in accordance with that goal that I would like to achieve. Next one was be consistent with a new language. So keep a 30+ day Duolingo streak, maintain Notion language pages. So I've actually been working on language Notion pages. So I have one for French. I have taken French courses before. It's kind of maintenance of the language and just the ability to fluently converse in like a back and forth conversation. But Japanese is one that I'm currently building on. If you don't know, my first language is Spanish. Obviously, I speak English, and I am very beginner/intermediate in my French, but I would like to speak it more fluently, especially when I went to Paris. Definitely reinforced that idea that I just really loved French culture and like just meeting different people and being able to communicate, I feel like is something so special. So I am really looking forward to continuing learning French. At the bottom, I have my main habit this quarter. So this is just kind of what I'm emphasizing. So out of all of these goals for quarter one, so January through March, what is it that I want to accomplish or focus on? So I put that I want to maintain a solid study routine for MCAT prep, studying 5 times a week. Under this, I have a calendar. So sometimes I'll just mark when I do Anki and I'll just add it here. That way I can keep track of habits that I actually complete throughout the week. And it's kind of like a way of tallying it. And yeah, so that's kind of everything that I have on my New Year Reset Notion board. So I just have a word to describe your year, a general to-do list. You can add your vision board. You can have these daily quotes and switch them out if you want to, or if you're tired of the same quotes. You can change these goals. This is 100% customizable. You can change it however you would like, and you can emphasize these quarterly habits in order to make your goals more achievable and realistic, and most importantly, sustainable, because you don't do anything by having goals met at the end of the year if they're not going to be continuous. Okay, that's enough about my Notion template. If you guys wanted to see it, it is in the description box. Now I'm going to go be with my poor friend who's literally laying on the floor reading a book while I'm filming this. We went to Publix and we got ginger shots because I am a recovering sick person and Sadie is an incoming sick person. So we're taking these shots, but this looks like more than a shot.
I was gonna say, I didn't realize I didn't think it would be spicy. But it's cayenne and black pepper.
Turmeric, cayenne, and black pepper.
Definitely.
There's one bathroom. Brother. my brother.
Oh, it's not bad, it's not bad.
My brother in Christ.
No, it tastes... It was actually good.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, that was actually good. I'm very happy about that.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Butter.
Look, Sadie just made a menu with drinks and food options. So there's matcha, iced coffee, hot tea, and we're starting with croissant and fruits, actually, so. It's good.
Bro, it's because I'm
Stand here.
It's my eyes are so
Do you know what it
sensitive.
is to have scuba goggles in your kitchen?
I'm Patty certified. It's because like I feel it through the goggles. Like that's it.
Taste test. Mediterranean avocado toast. A la Ratch. Sadie's done with her vision board. Present.
Pilates, hot yoga, running again. I rock climb now, but I would like to next summer. I've been meaning to redo my bedroom, so that's one of my favorite pictures of a bedroom, so I can redo mine. I want my hair to grow out long again. I've never done open water scuba diving.
I refuse to do open water scuba diving. I think I would die. Spent the day at Sadie's, and I'm pretty sure I vlogged most of that. I am so exhausted. I feel like I haven't left my house since I've been so sick for so long. that I just had no social battery since I had been resting all week. I guess I just wasn't used to driving and talking to people anymore because I've just been in my room in hibernation. But I'm so excited because tomorrow I'm getting my first facial ever. So one of my friends started her own skin line, no, care company. So she does facials and she's done it for a lot of years, but she used to work under a company and now she is actually becoming independent and doing her own thing. I've never had a facial. I'm sure you can tell from most of my videos. I do have kinds of a lot of redness on my face because of acne scarring and because my face used to be very acne prone. Not that it's not now, but I think that a lot of what's left on my face is scarring as opposed to active pimples, because I do get active pimples, obviously, but it's not as often that I'm bothered by actual pimples than I am by, you know, scarring on my face and things like that. And sometimes I don't even bother covering it, especially because I think it's just realistic. You know, people have scars, hyperpigmentation, redness on their face. I think it's just real, and I don't want to have to cake my face with makeup every time I'm gonna turn on the camera. I mean, sometimes I do, obviously, because it's nice to feel like it's not there, but it is, and whatever. What can I do about it? Nothing. Nothing that I haven't already done. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm gonna get up and kind of get the living room ready for my friend Juliet that's coming to give me my facial. I'll try to see if I can vlog some of that. I'm really excited, but I was saying I'm really scared at the same time because if you have sensitive skin, you know that facials are kind of scary sometimes because I'm concerned about being red or something irritating me or making it worse. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. So it's been a couple of hours, it's 4 p.m. My face is kind of red because there was a lot of extractions. I had a lot of shit on my face, okay? There was a lot of gunk and I just felt very congested. So I'm very appreciative that she took the time to get rid of all of the nasty stuff on my face so that I can focus on healing. Basically, tomorrow is my first day at the new hospital that I'm gonna be working at and I'm really excited. And I was actually editing this vlog on my computer, but it's 4 p.m. and I should do some studying. So I think I'm going to study. My boyfriend is actually also going to take the MCAT, so I think we might do some studying on FaceTime together. I am going to start studying and I'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't get overwhelmed and stressed and I can just have a peaceful and relaxing MCAT study moment. That's like an oxymoron, but what can you do? I've changed into a more comfortable hoodie. The video actually editing is back there right now. So this is my study outfit right now.